implementing the strategies which I spelled out in this response, which is aimed at enhancing the recovery of the outstanding debts owed to the company. These strategies have had a positive effect or impact, with the outstanding debts reducing from 117 million odd as at 30th June 2025 to stand at 109 odd million as at 31st December 2025. And then there is a table which is in this response showing the areas where the company operates and particularizing the debts that are outstanding in those particular areas. At page 3A, Roman 1, that is pages 88 to 89, we have a debtors report for Siaya, Bondo, Yala, and Ugenya areas as at 31st December 2025. That is up to the close of the second quarter of the financial year 2025-2026. Engagement of an external debt collector to go after our long outstanding debtors, while also offering training and advice to the company's own internal debt recovery unit. This is being spelled out as one of the strategies we're using. A total debt of 1.1 million odd shillings has so far been collected by the external debt collector, focusing entirely on recovery from dormant, cut-off, and sealed accounts. That is where customers no longer are in the service area of the company. Then annexure 3.1 Roman 2 at pages 90 to 111 is a sample of the collection by the external debt collector and the report thereof. Number 2, we have had issuance of demand letters and notices to customers with long outstanding debts. That is contained in annexure B at pages 112 to 115 for purposes of this report. Number 3, entering into part payment agreements with customers to ensure continued supply as the customers service their accrued water bills. Annexure 3C, pages 116 to 117, the sample payment agreements with customers. Annexure 3C, Roman 1, at pages 118 to 123, is a sample of customer statements to evidence honoring of the part payment agreements with the customers. Number 4 is the issue of adoption of smart meters, and there is annexure 3D at pages 124 to 125, and this is aimed at 1, improving meter reading accuracy, 2, reducing cases of billing disputes, 3, improvement of customer willingness to pay for water bills, 4, reduction of costs associated with manual meter reading, such as motorbike running costs, 5, timely meter reading and sending out of customers' bills, and number 6 is 100% collection of billed revenue. There's the engagement of National Water Police to curb non-revenue water and strengthen revenue collection in all schemes. During the year, Kenya shillings 3 million odd have been collected by this team. That is found in annexures 3E at pages 126 to 131. 6, disconnection of customers with outstanding bills. The company, on a continuous monthly exercise, undertakes disconnection exercise of customers with their arrears, and then the same is reconnected of payments or payment part payment is made. At annexure 3F at pages 132 to 133, is a sample monthly disconnection report. On the headquarters suspense account support schedule, the management has since availed the account statement for the auditor's review, and that is at the appendix, which is found at pages 222 to 253. That is the response. And if there are any further questions, I'll defer to the CEO to answer.
Very well. Auditor, what is your comments on the response?
There was improvement in correction by 7% from 17 million to 105 million. So we will recommend. I think there is a positive improvement in correction of receivables, and having reviewed the response in terms of the strategies that the management have put in place, I think if they do go in that direction, the balance will continue reducing. Thank you, Chair.
Maybe the CEO through the governor, you can tell the committee how much of these receivables are for institutional entities.
Thank you, Chair. On the receivables, around 40% of them originates from government institutions. Chair, the disbursements in most institutions come probably on a quarterly basis, and one of the leading customer owing us a lot of money is the Ministry of Interior, that is the Kenya Police Unit, both AP and the other wing. So you realize that probably their payment comes probably once in a year, and of course schools is also affected. Otherwise, we are trying our level best, because some of them are very unique in their nature, having probably closing their water in cells and the rest. So we continually engage even the HQ so that the disbursement are made. Thank you, Chair.
So have you sent demand letters to these institutions?
Chair, we have done, and normally when we send demand letters, we will copy to their heads at the county levels.
Okay. We last Friday, honorable members, we made a decision that this committee is going to take up that matter, especially for national government owing these water entities a lot of money, because 40%, if you apply it to the current receivable balance, it's probably around 50 million. 50 million is a lot of money. So we are going to convert ourselves into debt collectors. I don't know how much you'll pay us.
So this debt collector you are talking about, how much do you pay?
Chair, the debt collector is paid 18% of what is collected. We define our debt portfolio to some specific customers, probably the age of